Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about Norway on a budget.
Okay, so we're talking about some tips here today to help you on your trip to Norway, or if you're thinking about going to Norway, you probably already know Norway is not the cheapest place to go, but it is so worth going to, right?
Yes, you're going to want a budget for this because it is worth going, but it is pretty expensive. So I think our first budget tip was to use an Airbnb whenever you can. We did that and had great success. We had to use a hotel only twice in Senja and in Tromso, where there really wasn't an Airbnb that met what we wanted. So you're going to end up eating out more when you're in a hotel, and that eating out is going to kill your budget.
It adds up like really quick.
Like you wouldn't believe. So to give you an idea, going to a restaurant in Norway, it's probably just double at least what you're going to pay in the States. At least double.
Yeah, which is why one of the reasons why we like getting an Airbnb is we get an Airbnb with a kitchen or a kitchenette where we're able to make meals, because that way we can go to the grocery store and shop and make our own food. When we're at our, at our home, at our unit there, we can cook. And then the other thing is we can make like sandwiches and stuff that we can bring with us throughout the day when we're out sightseeing and stuff. We have food and snacks and drinks with us, and we don't have to worry about having to, find some place to eat, which is hard, especially if you're in some place like Lofoten, then, that makes it a little bit harder. So,
yeah.
The next one is make sure that you bring a water bottle with you, because the tap water, easy breezy, and that's going to save you a ton of money. Plus, I think the Norwegians really, really look down on you if you're drinking out of those plastic, bottles that you're just going to end up having to throw out and recycle. They're very health conscious there, and very green in Norway, which is great. And there's really no need for you to spend money on bottled water. It's going to be expensive. Yeah. So just bring we always travel each with a bottle anyways. We always have a bottle with us. So it's easy to just refill it anywhere you are and you're good to go.
Yeah, exactly. Next one's going to be to skip the alcohol in Norway. Save that for another location because it is pretty expensive.
Yeah, it is. It adds up really fast.
Yeah, I mean, you can have some, maybe just not as much as you normally would. But if you're on a budget...
Was that directed at me?
Well, it was just directed at the world.
Feels like it.
If you are on a budget, that's something you need to just put in there. And budget in there. It's going to be a little bit more.
It is
expensive.
Yeah, definitely. And then the next one is to rent a car for transport.
Right.
All right.
Exactly.
There are ways to do some of the public transportation to get from place to place, but you're not going to have any flexibility whatsoever to do things like go to the grocery store and get food. So it makes more sense to just rent a car there. Also, one thing you could do is that camping, free camping is allowed, wild camping. So if you got a vehicle, you could also sleep in the vehicle as well, which we saw quite a few people on the side of the road.
We did look into that, and although it is nice to not have to pay, the campers are pretty expensive. So we were able to get nice Airbnbs for about the cost of one of the camper vans.
Right, because you do have to account for the gas as well.
Yeah, and the gas, and we just wanted to be able to have it. We were going to be there for a while. We were in Norway for almost 3 weeks.
Yes.
And, we stayed in Airbnbs in Bergen. We stayed in a hotel in Oslo. We stayed in hotels in Tromso, hotels in Senja, and then Airbnbs in Lofoten Islands.
Yes.
And really, I think that was the right way to go, because where we were there for a short time, we stayed at a hotel, and a longer time we stayed in an Airbnb.
It made the most sense. The other thing is, if you're going to rent a car, one way you're going to save money is by not speeding. Because you think, hey, I'm out here in the wilderness, but they've got those speed cameras, and by the time you see the sign that says speed camera ahead, you've basically already passed it and it's already tagged you, and you're going to get a ticket sent to the car rental company, who is also going to charge you a premium as well on top of the ticket. Don't ask me how I know.
You'll see a light. You'll see a little light that goes off on the speed camera when they've got you.
Yeah, if it's red, you're done.
I figured that out after a few times. When she was driving,
I want that green light.
I said, you got a light.
I was like, oh crap, another red one. All right. And then also as you're planning your trips, make sure that you're watching out for toll roads as well. Because some of them are just drive-through ones. And again, that's going to add up on your rental car bill at the end. And then also if you don't have the proper money. All right. So the last one is what time of the year is the best time to go. We were there about mid-fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is a good time.
And that's a pretty good time to go.
There's cheaper times.
Yeah,
like
you can go in the winter. Yeah.
Winter is cheaper.
It's a lot cheaper.
It's a lot colder. Fall was cold enough, and it was good because we got to see the fall colors.
Yes.
Got to see the northern lights.
We got a mix of everything.
It was a perfect time to go.
Yeah, we even had a couple days where we didn't have to wear our heavy jackets all day. We could take them off a little bit during the daytime. So that was a really nice time to go.
Yeah, depending on what you want to do, if you want to hike, I would say September is a perfect time to go.
Yeah, the weather was great for driving as well. It's going to be a lot harder unless you're coming from a place where you know how to drive real well in winter weather in some place like Norway. This is going to be better to go in that mid-fall.
Yeah. Well, I hope this video has been helpful for you on your trip to Norway. If it has, please give the video a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we will see you on the next video.